All right, it's 6 o'clock. We have a quorum. We'll call the meeting to order.
Here. I don't get to call roll, that's not your job. Oh, I'm sorry. Mary Jo Morris.
Here, I said.
Well, now you can say her. Dennis Burton.
Here.
Susan Adam.
Here.
Kenneth Massey.
Here.
Randy Hutchison.
Here.
Ty Casey.
Yes, ma'am.
William Johns.
Yes.
And William Thompson.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thanks everybody for being here, councilmen and women included. Let's stand up, say the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We'll have a moment of silence. Thank you. All right. Looks like the first thing we need to do is the approval of the agenda and the minutes of
Make a
February
motion to
14th.
approve the agenda March 14th and the minutes of February 14th.
And I second.
Move on to our reports.
Pat.
Well, oh, I'm sorry. I was like Dennis there. I got a little hasty. Well, Dennis got me in the mood
You're
there.
supposed to ask if there are any discussions, but we never have anything ever.
Well,
Mary Jo Morris.
Yes, ma'am.
Randy Hutchison.
Yes.
Dennis Burton.
Yes,
Ty
ma'am.
Casey.
Yes, ma'am.
Susan Adam. And William Johns.
Yes.
Kenneth Massey.
Yes.
And William Thompson.
Yes, ma'am.
all right, now on to the reports. Don't let me outrun
I'll
you.
hush.
Jackson.
For our call this month, past month we had another busy month. We had a total of 16 calls within the city limits. 2 mutual aids. We went and assisted a party while their brush truck was down. And they also had a wreck that we went and helped them with. And then they had 2 out of the city EMS calls for a total of 20 this month. The new truck is just about done. Just got a few little details to work out. We used it on 3 separate calls over the weekend. I actually got it out here. If we want to go look at it when the meeting's over, see what y'all like, don't like, what you'd like to see improved on it, anything like that. Any questions from
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jackson. Steve?
About normal. We had 62 911 dispatch, 46 citations, 5 accidents, 2 animal complaints, total of 3 arrests. Overall, pretty calm month. Isaac graduated last Friday, so he's out on patrol his first day today. And then I think Jeff has a crime scene tech class all next week. Still waiting on striping on the new car.
Looked like it was undercover to me. It looked pretty good.
It's making it worth it. He's riding a lot of.
Putting it to good use.
Yeah, putting that undercover to good use.
That's good.
Thanks, sir.
Dave is not here tonight. Anybody's got any questions on anything, I can answer them. I'd rather him be here to give you the details of everything, but I think his reports are in here for y'all to look at. If anybody got anything on any of that?
How's the cleanup going?
Good, going good. That's
Done.
It's done?
It's done. If you got anything that needs to be picked up, because he went to every street, so if you got anything,
Yeah.
and these, we need to get it out.
Last week.
Well, then,
they were on FM today. I don't know if they got down. I don't know if they got down to you or not today, but they were on FM today.
okay, yeah, I do, because Dave was really, really, really tired. He said they were done. Now, the prisoners are still going to be, well, they're not prisoners. The community workers are still going to be working. They're going to do a brush and whatever and stuff. So, and then he might let them run a truck and see if there's anything missing. But they're done. And he's had a lot of complaints that people's using household trash.
Oh.
So I don't know how we're gonna avoid that, but some,
Mhm.
yeah, some of it's really bad.
Are they gonna be able to, still take some themselves up there?
There'll be empty dumpsters there. We've already used 4, I think. And Dave's gonna have an empty one there so people can keep adding to.
Okay.
And I don't know if I don't know if that'll be just one that'll be there, or if it's full, then he's got a lot of mattresses that he's gonna put on top. But that's what Dave said. They went on every street. But now if somebody's been missed or whatever, let us know and we'll check it out. Because the community workers are working.
I'm sure we'll have to.
I know one of those drive by
You have-
300 times a day.
Yeah, you go right by there. It'll be, I'd say that dumpster's gonna be there till Friday. It might be picked up Friday morning, so, yeah. And I'll just tell Dave that when he comes in tomorrow. So
I'll let
just,
you know about that.
okay, yeah, if they haven't got it, if you had it out by Sunday, we need to come get it.
We reached out to someone this year that's picking up all our e-waste, which is electronics. In the past, it was kind of hard to find something to do with that because it can't go to the landfill. So in the future, hopefully we can keep this connection going so we can get this picked up. I think we'll be able to, but we've been stacking that stuff for now behind the firehouse on the lower level, and he's going to pick it all up Friday. So y'all can spread the word on that. If anybody's got any electronics before Friday they want rid of, they can take it up there and throw it on the pile.
You used to take that down south somewhere. You leased a ranch trailer to us every year, but last year there was nowhere to get rid of it.
Mhm.
We ended up crushing most of it, so.
This guy actually, I believe, has a trailer, but it was in use, so he's told us to pile it, and he's going to load it up Friday.
Yeah, I'm rusting up there, so.
Yeah, good. Utilize it. That's what it's for. Anybody got anything else? All right, planning and zoning.
Cletus got a spot and supposed to have a letter and everything so that it gets staked up. Give him a certificate so we can move his sign from the Ivy's property, put it down this end of the go-kart track area, right at the tree line. It's gonna be a two-face, straight up, one on top of the other facing the party. So that, it's all taken care of by the state, and we're getting that one out of the middle of town and moving it further that way. And we've also we're working on a light ordinance. We got some places we got just so much light that we're getting just, we got complaints from people with all these bright lights and
Can't see the stars.
can't see the stars,
Mhm.
and it's just some of these streets, they got lights pointing down the streets, and at night, well, we went out and tried to come up Alma at night. There's a light pointing from this side of the street back toward the back of the building, and if you're coming this direction on Alma, it's right in your face. If they put guards on them to where, so it just doesn't, so it puts the light where they want it and not down the street as well. But that's all in this, we're kind of fine tooth combing it, and then we'll bring it next month to the council.
What is the city's rule about the business in their home? Do they do that here in the city limits?
I can tell you.
Or is there's a place I can look up?
Yes.
It's in the general.
It's in the general plan on our website.
Yeah.
Because I had someone asking about that, and if not, they were gonna build something still on their homestead property, like another building, and they're like, can I do it? And I'm like,
It's right here. In the general.
Has anything happened with the guy on foot apartments down here?
He's not been back to see us. I think he's kind of seen that his property is gonna be such an undertaking just to even get rid of the water. And he's not made any steps forward of cleaning it up, getting rid of trees, taking down the old house, nothing. So.
Appreciate it, Kenneth. Anybody got anything else on that?
Thanks, sir.
Thank you,
I
Kenneth.
don't know if this is planning and zoning, and I'm really jumping down almost a year, just looking ahead. For the this coming spring? Like, does the city have a plan for that, by any chance, or are we going to plan anything for that?
Yes, we're working on that. I spoke with the administration at the school. I've also touched on that with the airport board at the airport meeting. So, will there be a plan? Yes. Is there a plan completed right now? No. It's just in the beginning phases. Everybody's got multiple ideas, and we'll eventually have to narrow them down to the ones we think is going to work best, and then go from there. But yes, we are working on a plan. All right, we'll move on to the airport report. At the last meeting, let's see, the beacon bulb has been replaced, and I'm just going to touch on the main things. And a lot of this won't match your minutes that you have because these are the March minutes. I'm just going to report on what happened in this last April meeting. I believe I touched on some of the March stuff at the last meeting. They're planning a Young Eagles Flight Day where kids can come out, learn about flying, see airplanes, maybe take airplane rides, get interested in aviation. It is scheduled for May 20th, and it's with a rain date of June 3rd. So if it doesn't work out where we can have it on the 20th, we're looking at June 3rd on that. The grant has been approved through the state for the 9010 project on the access to the airport. They're going to fund 90% of it, I believe. Don't quote me exactly, Peter, on this, but I think it's going to leave the airport with a balance of $18,000 after the project's completed to finish it. And I want to say it's a $168,000 project, and they're paying $150,000. And I don't have those numbers in front of me. That's just what I'm 99.9% sure those are the correct numbers, but if they're not, I'm not far off. So, also, as some of you all have heard, there has been meetings about the feasibility of a Northeast Arkansas regional airport. And they have not talked about a specific location or even got that far yet. Right now, they're just figuring out if it's something we need and if it's something the people want. There's been meetings in Walnut Ridge. I believe there's more coming up in that part of the state over there. I think maybe one in Jonesboro coming up. There is a survey if anybody's interested in taking it. It is www.eapdd.org. And they encourage spread the word and take the survey because that's what they're going by to decide whether or not the people want it and if there's a feasibility of having one. They would offer commercial flights to destinations. So, yeah. That's all I have on the airport. Anybody's got any?
Is ours big enough to do that, or will we have to do something to it
For
for the commercial flights?
our airport itself, right now they're not, and Russ maybe can help me with it. It's not long enough, no. We can land private jets out there as far as commercial jets.
Lear jets didn't land there
Yes.
before, but
Yeah.
I didn't know how to. It's not thick enough or long enough. And we got to expand to make it.
Yeah, no, we're landlocked out there.
Yeah. But the closest would be Walnut Ridge or Jonesboro. It really would make more sense to have it here if we could have it because we're 50 miles from Batesville, 50 miles from Jonesboro, 50 miles from down home. It's 31 minutes, so. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. It'd be nice if that was.
Yeah, there's just not enough land there.
I don't know that it's
So if
possible.
something like that was to happen, we're looking at holding the airport in if they want us to do it here. Yeah. And before they do that, I'm pretty sure though you want to just everybody got the runways big enough to handle that type of aircraft.
That's what I was gathering myself from that, Russ. The Hoxie Walnut Ridge area, I think, is kind of their target zone. Again, though, they haven't set that, so
Yeah, there's some ways.
yeah. So that's in the works. Make anything else on the airport? At the waste meeting, let's see. Had an income this month, $1,364.75. From materials, $1,521 from customer accounts. And then it breaks down the amounts from the cities there. They had $6,150 from White River grant reimbursements, and gives a total income of $10,536.62. Expenses of $9,180.93. Left the ending balance of $7,815.96. Basically, to break that down in layman's terms, what's going on out there right now, money is beginning to deplete. Materials aren't bringing anything, especially cardboard. P.E.G, actually, in here you can read about it somewhere. I think there was their grant they had for the box truck out there. She's having to take part of that grant money that they didn't use for the box truck, and actually we unanimously voted to approve to use that for payroll, because you got to pay your people. Her payroll account's getting thin, and that's mainly due to materials aren't bringing anything right now. So forklift is fixed, up and running, and the manager's report there talks about what she took in, and y'all can look through that. If anybody's got anything, I'll be glad to try to answer it on that. All right, that moves on to the recorder and treasurer, Mary Ruth.
On the bank balance, you can see on line item, or account number 1003, that's the $200,000 that was taken out of the general reserve and put in the CD. You can receive it. The general fund has just decreased $129,000 due to sales tax being up. Altogether, with all the funds, we have $536,843.40, and that's with all the different funds that is under the general fund. Street department, I let the street department fund get really low, so it has more money in it now, but at the end of March it was $168.46. Street aid money has $53,000 in it. Our American Rescue, which that's the monies that was paying for sewer stuff and paving, we're down to $6,227.60. Our money market CD, no, that sales tax, has $174,828.32. Sewer O&M, actually staying pretty healthy, due to the fact that we had some ARPA money to pay for repairs. But we've got all the bills paid, and even at the end of April and end of March, and we don't owe any big invoices or large invoices as of in April. Our CD for debt reserve is $61,000. We just renewed that, and our petty cash, our meter deposit has $650, which that's been a good thing for us to have that meter deposit. We don't have everybody signed up, but as we get new ones or change, we do it, so that really does help. Sales tax for the month of the collection for the month, I'll get down in a minute. For March, we're up $18,280.98 from the previous year. So we're up year to date of $19,871.45. Hopefully that continues up the way the building's going and stuff. Maybe it will. The Sharp County tax actually was down from the previous. I look at the previous month. So it's $13,000, where the collection that came in January was, or February was $15,000. And it's up from the previous month, or previous year. And then this is all the income statement revenue. Next month, I'm going to amend the budget, because we got some stuff that we bought, got loans for police cars and different things that we've not budgeted in line items, which I'm gonna amend the budget for the line items that we need to do. Because like on administration, we got $420. And that was some miscellaneous income, and for the life of me, I don't remember what that was. I'd have to get on Centerpoint and find that out, but you never know how that. But other than that, administration, the only thing it is out of balance, and that is building maintenance repair. And we budgeted 600, but we had some bigger repairs that we had to do for our building. I think that had to do with the garage door opening, but other than that, we're okay there. City properties, of course, is okay. Act 33. We haven't got our Act 30 income yet for the year, for this month. And the Act 33 money pays for the loan that we have for the fire truck. Fire department. On line item 4011, miscellaneous income, $650. Jackson sold the truck bid, is that what it was? And so that's what that, we bought one, but we sold one.
I bought a utility bed for it.
Yeah.
We turned around, sold the pickup bed, and actually made money off of it.
So that's what that miscellaneous income is. Anytime in the revenue you're out of balance, that's the best thing. If you go down to line item 5942, that's another reason I need to amend the budget. I don't, my brain wasn't thinking, I don't guess what I budgeted. I should have budgeted the whole amount of money that belongs there, and that was like $59,000, $50,054.38. I should have line item all of that. And all of that money's gone. So that'll be zero next month. Now, if you go to, which is, it's general expenses, other general revenue and expense, this is where we put, we have a grant with the White River for the Tri-County Waste. That's what that grant is. I think we don't have any more money in that grant. But if we do, they give us money and then we turn around and give it to Tri-County, but it's a wash. This is where we show the airport money, the 911, which is Sharp County 911. The Tri-County Recycle, we pay that in full. We budgeted $1,000. That's always was based on population, but we was paying like $987, and we just round that up to $1,000 for this year. Tri-County, and you can see that Tri-County Waste, it just offsets that. And then, if you want to know what 5870 line item, that's just money that went into the general fund. That's sales tax. That's how much we transfer out to our sales tax account in First Community. I think. And then on the police department, line item 4204, we got a loan from FMBC for $38,955. That'll have to be, I'll have to put that in there because we got the loan. And then on line item 5112, that's overtime. And what we used to do for the police department, if they worked overtime, it would go time and a half, and it would go back into regular hours. And so Steve and I decided that we need to see what overtime, you guys need to see how much overtime hours that we're paying the police department. And we're also doing that on the street department too. Which I think that's better to look at anyway. And then I'll have to budget the police car payment because they roll around at the 15th of the month. So, other than that, I think that's all I got. Street department is staying in budget. We have to. The street department has a Bobcat track with the payment to pay for the Bobcat, so we'll have to watch that a little bit because that requires us to put more money in from the sales tax account. But we received display money that was up a little bit, so maybe that'll help offset that, so. Let's see here. Sewer, well, we have 2 sewer plant repairs and sewer generator maintenance. Them 2 line items, that's new line items. I never budgeted them, we probably put them in somewhere else, but I felt like, for the main reason I did that was because we took some ARPA money and it did pay for some sewer plant repairs, major dollars. So I made a new line item, and so that's what that is. And every year we need to budget that just so we see how much it's taken to fix the sewer plant. That's just regular sewer plant repairs. And that service fee, that's we had to pay for. That's my phone. Somebody wants to play Candy Crush with you right now. And that's true. And that's really all I got. If anybody got any questions, I'm here to answer them.
I'll add something real fast. As far as the sewer goes, the grant we applied for the clarifier, we received an email. Break it down in layman's terms, it made it through the March preliminary meeting, which is good. It didn't get shot down. And the email sounded optimistic that we'll know in May. And she said, how did she word that?
Well, the email said that we would probably not be turned down, just to make it really simple.
Yeah, looks like we're going to get it, but I don't want to jump the gun until we get
That
it.
is, say that we would, it looks like we will receive the funds, so, yeah.
Who's writing our grants now? When Edith was a writer?
Yeah,
Edith started this when Wayne Miller finished this one. He's the one that actually finished it for us, but she started it and then he took over. Because we lost the first round, and then Wayne took the information and reapplied it, and that's what we're on, that second phase of funding, is what we are.
So, long story short, y'all keep your fingers crossed between now and May. We need that in a big way. Exactly. Has anybody got anything else?
I promise you, I can rewrite your check.
Calendar and announcement, Tuesday, May 2nd, planning and zoning meeting at 6 p.m. Tuesday, May 9th will be our next council meeting at 6 o'clock. City Hall will be closed for Memorial Day, Monday, May 29th.
We changed that to the 4th, Thursday night.
Okay,
Same time.
that's right, I forgot. I
Are
knew
you
that.
gonna start
Forgot
meeting
about
that way all the time?
Just this time.
Okay, so,
Yeah, we just rescheduled for the Thursday the 4th.
Yes, it has passed the grant. We got the
Yeah,
grant.
they were just waiting on the bids.
Yeah, he's got the bids, and he's supposed to be getting back with me on a project start date, but he said they were shooting for the end of the year. So,
It's 2 years.
yeah, but it was, the bids were so, there was, wasn't it, everybody was out of,
they were
Too high or something.
It wasn't the cost of materials because of oil for the asphalt. It was all way too high. But we finally decided that he said we can either keep holding this out or we can go ahead and get all of Liberty Hill, what's rest of Liberty Hill to do, and then work our way as far as we can come down East Turkey Pen and see where we're at. So I think that's what where we're going, instead of just. Who knows? It could be another 2 or 3 years if we sit around. So that was his recommendation from RDOT. So hopefully they'll be started before the end of the year. We'll see. That's the last word we got.
I don't have any old business or new business. I took my new business off
Yeah.
because I'm not ready to, it's not quite ready to, I'm wanting a new car.
You're fixing to open up a lot of discussion.
Everybody laughs at me, it's like, well, I have to update Laserfish, but I'm not ready. So I've got John Strickland who can explain it better and whatever. So I took it off the tape because it's something that, doesn't have to be done. But it's exciting, but it's quite costly. Like I say, I'm wanting to buy cars. Not really, but it's not quite that costly, but yeah. That's, if anybody looked at the agenda before today, it was on there. I knew Susan did it, Susan, I said something. But it's called Laserfish, but right now we're not able to log into Laserfish from my computer to put stuff there. It's there, and when we had our computer crash, or whatever you want to call it, I have to recreate. So Laserfish has got to be fixed, but I can't do it from my computer, so anyway. And we've got to update the software, which is quite costly, so anyway. It'll be on the agenda next month. And that's all I got to say.
Motion adjourned.
I think we probably need to change the date on our header for this meeting.
Yeah.
Why?
Last month.
Oh, did I make another error? The Lord just shows how. Well, that, I'm sorry, somebody made a motion to approve this agenda.
I was waiting for somebody to say.
It should be April. I will fix my agenda and get it right on that website and print right. Thank you for catching that. You can tell I copy and paste.
Motion.
Second.